guys, Leah Michelle Resistance Chicks. It's April 2nd, 2017. It's a Sunday. We're bringing you stories on a Sunday.
All right, so this is a continuation to the last video where we're talking about the wiretapping and Nunez coming out. And this little known Obama staffer, I think she was the assistant to the Secretary of Defense or whatever, she came out with this the other day.
And we covered it, but we want to replay it in case you missed it.
Because Sean Spicer gets questioned about it.
I was urging my former colleagues and frankly speaking, the people on the Hill, it was more actually aimed at telling the Hill people, get as much information as you can, get as much intelligence as you can before President Obama leaves the administration, because I had a fear that somehow that information would disappear with the senior people who left. So it would be hidden away in the bureaucracy, that the Trump folks, if they found out how we knew what we knew about the Trump staff's dealing with Russians, that they would try to compromise those sources and methods, meaning we would no longer have access to that intelligence. So I became very worried because not enough was coming out into the open, and I knew that there was more. We have very good intelligence on Russia. So then I had talked to some of my former colleagues, and I knew that they were trying to also help get information to the Hill.
A lot going on today.
Yeah.
Mark.
That's why you have the leaking.
Okay, so there's that. Now I want to go to Sean Spicer. We've covered that, how crazy that is. That's why you have the leaking, things like that. So Sean Spicer here is questioned, and it's this twisted thing with the left again, where and I have to call them that because that's what they call themselves. Where it's never about why did Evelyn Farkas say that's why you have the leaking.
Right.
Why did she say these things? Why aren't you interviewing her? That she says we have incredible intelligence. That's why the Trump Russia thing, we have intelligence on this.
But my question is, and Leah and I didn't know this when we covered it the first time, but like we just said in the previous segment, she wasn't actually a part of the Obama administration in 2016, and especially in the beginning of January and December and January of this past year. It really kind of blows my mind that she's saying we have incredible intelligence on Russia and the connections between Trump's staff and Russia. But if she's not really a part of the Obama administration, does she really have access to that information, or is she just making it up because that's what she's hearing in the news, that's what they have? I think that's more likely, because they don't have anything on Trump and Russia. They have said over and over again that they don't have anything on Trump and Russia. There is nothing on Trump and Russia, and yet she's still saying we have this incredible intelligence. So now you're calling every FBI, CIA, whatever head that has been interviewed, when they are asked, do you have anything on Trump and Russia, and they say no, she's either lying or she's lying.
Right.
Yeah. My understanding is that Dr. Farkas left the administration in 2015. So why is what she said in 2017 relevant to something that allegedly happened in 2016?
Why is something that she said in 2017 relevant to something that happened in 2016? Why did she go on and say what she had to say?
That's the more important question.
The question I would have for you is exactly, why is it? What is she says in her things, I'm urging my colleagues, I'm urging it to get the Hill, but it's odd that the presumption seems to be, why is it interesting? Have you asked her?
No, you're the one telling us to...
So, but she's been on television talking about what she's done, and you seem to have made no...
I don't believe everything I see on TV.
Well, neither do I.
She says, I don't believe everything I see on TV. MSNBC, Morning Joe, Mika Brzezinski had her on, and when you do that, you present it as truth. And these media outlets are saying, don't believe the right, they're fake news. Don't believe Alex Jones, they're fake news. So they bring on this woman, right? And if she was fake news, then they have to produce the largest retraction that they've produced in a very long
Well, what doesn't
time.
make any sense about this reporter saying, I don't believe everything I see on TV? Well, you just called yourself fake news.
Exactly. That's fake news.
Yeah.
But I also, I would assume that as a reporter that actually is interested in this story, a senior Obama administration official that handled Russia, that... all Obama administration officials generally are. Thank you. I appreciate the timeline.
The reporter says she wasn't there in 2016. He goes, thank you. I appreciate your timeline.
but I'm well.
They're like 5-year-olds.
And he treats
aware
them
of when it was, but my point is you seem to be rushing to her defense. At some point she went on television and talked about actions that she and her colleagues took to spread classified information. And instead of defending her, it might be worth asking her what she's talking about, who she spread it to, why she did it, was it appropriate, who cleared her to do it. Maybe those are questions that can ask instead of asking me to defend why a former Obama administration official is revealing stuff that should be extremely concerning. So I'm going to go back to Maris.
One other question, which is, are you more concerned about that or Russian interference in the presidential election?
Again, how does she even get a seat at the table to ask a question? I can ask a better question than that.
It's like as if that question hasn't been asked 800 million
Are you
times
more
already.
concerned about that thing that she said, or the Trump-Russia connection?
There is no Trump-Russia connection!
Well, I think that if I'm, as an American citizen, I'm very concerned about the fact that people potentially were sharing information about other Americans for political purposes and using classified information to do so and leaking it. That should be concerning to everybody. I mean,
The Russian interference?
no, that's not what I said. Please stop trying to, it's not, no.
Which is worse?
No, and I guess I don't, I mean, the answer.
This isn't how this journalism thing works. Which is worse? You don't go to a press conference and say, "Hey, Spicer, which is worse?" Like we're kind of ditzy sometimes, but I'm not sitting there in front of
If I'm going to go to the White House press conference, you had better believe I'm going to put on my smartest cap and I'm going to give my very best
and I'm not going
question.
to ask him which is worse.
Answer is, I think if someone's interfering with our election, that's not good. I don't think that someone revealing and leaking classified information is good either. I'm not sure that you should have to choose. I think that you can have outrage and concern for both. And I don't think we should have to pick as an American whether or not which freedom we want to have undermined.
Well said,
I think we
Spicer.
should expect both of them. And so the idea that we should have to choose whether or not we want someone to interfere with our election or protect our civil liberties isn't one that we should want or that we should have questioned. Alexis.
Well said. You know, a lot of people give Spicer a hard time because I have heard you guys, we think he's shady. And you know what? I'm not saying he is like super awesome, but I have to tell you
Which is worse?
the way he answers, you all have had to have noticed this like I have. In the past 3 or 4 weeks, his patience for these reporters has gone to nothing.
Because he's
just like, it's like, and he is just starting to and I think that's why he's being given a bad rap. Like, oh, Spicer rips a reporter a new one or, you know, whatever. It's because they're asking the most imbecilic questions on the face of the planet. It's ridiculous. And they're asking them over and over and over again. It's like, dude, you didn't hear my answer the
only
first
question
time
they can ask
is Trump Russia. They're like on some sort of
Russia.
And you know what I think it is? It's like cops that get points for the more tickets they give. So I think that at work, if you get called upon and you ask a Trump Russia question, you must get pizza that day.
That's probably what it is.
And so I think they're just asking that question for the free pizza.
Yeah, it's like journalism, street cred for progressives.
Yep.
All right, well.
All right, this is Leah Michelle signing off for Resistance Chicks, where it's not a conspiracy theory if it's actually the truth. And this is like the worst scandal that we've ever seen in presidential history, I think, hands down. Well, not really. I think there was Woodrow and all that. But I mean, like, one that's ongoing and just keeps
One that we're
going and
actually
going.
watching.
Yeah, for sure. It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mass Faith 3
Makes
and
it
Resistance
interesting.
Chicks. Ring the bell for notifications and find us on Facebook and Twitter. We love you guys. God bless.
Twiddly-doodly.
I was cold all alone. No place for home every day. So afraid, but you called my name.